Welcome back. We have another recipe for you, this time using pickle and sushi vinegar from BioTree to make tomato pickles. Usually pickles in Asia are made from ingredients like pineapple, cucumber, chili, and so on and so forth. But there's bountiful tomatoes. So what are we going to do with them instead of eating them raw? Besides, tomatoes are also much more nutritious when they are cooked. So today I've actually developed a sort of a vinegar or vinaigrette, you may call it, so that we can actually soak our tomato pickles inside it and let it ferment for about two to 3 days. Let me show you how to actually make the marinade. In a clean bowl, add in a cup of water, BioTree's Pickle and Sushi Vinegar. This is a very special vinegar because there's a little bit of sugar that's already added in, and aside from making really great nori rolls, it also makes great pickles. So to that, we add in the vinegar, scant bit of sugar, not too much because there's already sugar in the vinegar. You may ask, isn't white sugar unhealthy? Well, sometimes for the sake of preserving the color of the tomatoes, for instance, some white sugar is actually alright. To this, I will add a pinch of salt, because anything sweet or sourish requires a little bit of salt to balance it out. And then here come my favorites. This is actually candied orange peel. Put a few slices inside it. The other type is a slightly saltier orange peel. Both of these are available at the supermarkets or your Chinese grocery stores. To this entire mix here, soak it for about 5 minutes. And once you see that the candied peels are softened, give the entire mixture a good stir until the sugar is dissolved. Now some of you might want to actually boil this vinegar mixture over a slow fire and take it off after it comes to a boil for about 5 minutes. Either way, the vinaigrette works. The reason for boiling is because for some people, boiling actually removes the sharpness or the acidic taste of the vinegar. But the pickle and sushi vinegar that we're using here is actually quite mellow in flavor, so boiling is actually really not necessary. So to this entire mixture, we add the cherry tomatoes. Now a word here about the cherry tomatoes. What I've done is I've actually scored the top part of the tomatoes in a little cross. Drop these tomatoes in boiling water to blanch for exactly 10 seconds only. So remember, 10 seconds. Anything longer, it will just turn into ketchup. You don't want ketchup, do you? So that makes it a lot easier for us to peel the skin off the tomatoes. The skin is not what we want to add on to the pickles because the skin is actually quite indigestible. So once you've removed the peel from the tomatoes, it's ready for pickling. Prepare a whole lot of the tomatoes before you actually do the pickles. Once the pickles are done, you just add it in, give it a good stir. Okay. And set it outside at room temperature for about half a day to allow the flavors to seep in together. Once they're ready, you can bottle it like this in pretty jars and give it away to friends as gifts, or even use it on top of salads. I've also done an interesting variation of the tomato pickles. I understand that in Malaysia, strawberries are abundant, so I've also done a strawberry pickle version. The difference between the tomato and the strawberry versions would be simply how the strawberries remove the stem as well as the leaves around it. Quickly blanch the strawberries in a bit of water for exactly 10 seconds or so. Remove the strawberries from the hot water, allow it to cool, and proceed to use as per normal with the marinade. Enjoy!